Hey G Squad, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see by the title in today's video, I have yet another Cornish hen dish for you. Today I'm actually showing you how I made this fried Cornish hen in a nest. So yes, if you'd like to see how I put this together, then keep watching. Alright G Squad, so I have my Cornish hen here on the plate, as you can see. Then I have my seasonings. I just already went ahead and blended different spices, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and some complete seasoning. Now always say season your food to your liking. Then in this bowl I have my flour, so I have 1 part flour, 1 part cornstarch, and then in this bowl I just have a little oil so I can just coat my hen in order for my seasoning to stick. And so now what I'm going to do, and then also off on the side I already have my vegetable oil in the pan heating up because we want it to be really hot, at least 350 degrees, 165 degrees Celsius. So when we put this hen in, it can just really get a good fry going, alright? And so now what I'm going to do is, in order to, so we won't have to deep fry it, one of our family members had commented that cooking oil is very expensive today. So when I did the deep fried Cornish hen video, that was like 4 years ago, and so prices of course were not as high as they are today, and so I wanted to just do another version of this fried Cornish hen without using so much oil. And so how we're going to accomplish this is that I'm going to actually cut the hen in its back and make it a butterfly. And so I'm just using my kitchen shears, and you're just going to go through the back like so. Then you're just going to press it out like that. And so now, there you go. It's flat enough for it to fit in your pan, and then also it doesn't take up a lot of oil now, okay? So I want to get a towel and just dry that a little more. Get that excess water from it. Okay, so there we go. So now, as I said, I'm going to go in with some of this oil, and this is vegetable oil or grease, however you want to pronounce it. Some people say oil, some people say grease. Okay, you don't need a whole lot. So now, as I said, I'm going to follow up with my spices here. Okay. So just massage that in really well. Okay, so massage it in real well. Okay, so I have some extra that I put off to the side just in case if I needed more. I like to really have my food seasoned very well. Okay, So now I'm going to remove this, bring in my flour, and we're going to coat this hen now in the flour. Make sure you get all under, lift up the wing part and cover it well with the flour. Okay. That's looking good right there. All right. So I'm going to set y'all up over where the pan is so we could get this bird frying. Okay, so I have a wide enough pan, and then I have my oil in here, and I just filled it up maybe like a quarter of the way, because when you put the hen down in it, the grease is going to rise some, so you don't want it to spill over, you know, the pan. So now I have my hen right here, and so I'm just going to carefully lay it down in this grease. Make sure I get the flour. Okay. Okay. So I'll let it cook on this side for a little while till it gets nice and brown, and then I'm going to turn it back over, and I'm going to lift these wings like this so it can fry under here in this area. Yeah, you see how beautiful it looks? So I'm going to check back in about 5 minutes when I'm ready to turn it back over. Alright fam, so as you can see how I maneuvered the wings and spread them out. So now I'm going to turn this back over. So I'm going to let this fry like another 10 minutes. Alright G-Squad, so as you can see, our hen is ready. I have my pan here with a paper towel. just going to carefully lift that out. And now it's going to sit in here until the grease drains, and then the juices have an opportunity to distribute itself back in the bird. So now while that's doing this thing, we're going to get started with our bird nest. Okay, so here I have another shallow pan, and I have about a quarter cup of vegetable oil here that's been heating, and it's the same thing. You want your grease to be really hot. And to make our bird's nest, we're going to be using some shredded hash browns. That's right. And so you're going to add them in frozen, and you want to do a little at a time. You don't want to overcrowd your pan because they're going to cook really quickly. Spread these out. And so you want to let these fry until they're nice golden brown and have a nice crispy texture to them. So I'll pop back in when I'm ready to flip these over. Alright, so as you can see, they have started to brown. So I'm just going to give these just kind of a flip or shuffle them around. So you don't want them to burn. Then the same thing, make sure you have your strainer with a paper towel to add them in. Okay, so these are ready to be removed. Alright, so that's pretty much the gist of it. So I'm going to add a couple of more batches, and then I will pop back in when we're ready to plate this. So I'll see y'all soon. Alright, G Squad, so I have everything plated. So I present to you our fried Cornish hen and our fried nest. So yeah, so this is another alternative to not having to waste a lot of grease or use a lot of grease. Deep frying your Cornish hen, you just cut it in half like I showed you, fry it in a regular pan. And then even for your shredded hash browns, if you don't want to fry them on the stove, you can actually put them in the oven, okay? But anyway, yeah, so this is the finished product. I hope you enjoy it. So if you have enjoyed this video, please, give it a thumbs up, comment below, share, and yeah, I hope again that I showed you something that you can do with Cornish hens that maybe you have never thought about doing. Not only enjoying food, but just creative ways you can have fun with it. All right. So as always, I appreciate you guys for stopping in and seeing what your girl's cooking. There's so many other things you could have been doing, but to put the time aside to come and visit my channel to see what's going on, or I should say our channel, Again, I humbly appreciate it. So with that being said, love you guys. Stay well, stay blessed, and I look forward to bringing you the next video. Bye.